Hello. I'm just getting situated here. If you hear outside noises, there's so much wind today, and it's been knocking people's trash bins down and everything, knocking it over. It's crazy. I do love a weather like this, but that little bit of noise may be annoying for some of you. What we're gonna do today, I'm gonna tap into the collective. We will see what we need to hear, we need to know, and later on I'm gonna do your mini readings. So far I only have one person in the queue who has booked with me, not during the live. You know who you are. So if you want to look at your reading, listen to your reading, fast forward if you're watching it later. Otherwise, let's tap into the collective. Let's see what's important to know. And I'm not looking too far away. I'm just asking the cards, what do we need to know more or less a month from now? What is happening right now for us? Okay. My people who are watching or will be watching this reading, what do we need to know? I also will be using the Elgolab deck. Let me push it up a little bit. Let's see. Three of Cups. And look at these two cards right here. These are connected and them are connected. It feels like collaboration and friendship in general. Tribe is important here. We will see why. Why is tribe important here? Let me move you a little bit. The Moon, Ten of Cups. What can we take from this? What can we take from this? King of Cups. And why is this community that is being shown super important? The Tower, the Fool. So first thing for my people, what I'm seeing here, by the way, if you just joined, we're doing the collective and I'm not looking too far away, more or less a month from now. I am going to be reading about the current energy, what's in the air. Ancestry is coming through here strongly. Now, how may this show up in your life? Something that you're really keen on doing, right? Something that you feel that you're passionate about, an idea, a hobby, maybe your career. Your cards are asking you to draw inspiration or wisdom from people before you. This could look like someone picking up a book, and I'm seeing a book with loads of herbs in it and how each herb works on the body, what it does, how it can be used. It's just an example I'm giving you here. Can we pull wisdom? And I'm hearing some old but good, trusted and tested recipes from the past. It seems like those ancestors have been trying to communicate with you for a while here. But they want you to know that their voice is not loud. If you expect a message, a sign that is straight in your face, over the top, it's not going to happen in that way. They're saying what you can do, you can feel us. You can feel us, especially around either the new moon or the full moon. For all of you, it's going to be different. You'll need to notice. Are they communicating with you during the new moon or a full moon? They're also telling me that it's really important right now to be connected to people and to work on building connections with people. And I've asked why. And we pulled the Tower and the Fool afterwards. Meaning, at times when changes will hit you in the future, what you will be able to rely on is the people around you. When shit hits the fan, I'm gonna say it that way. When shit hits the fan, you're able to rely on community. When you need help, let's say if it's not a messy situation, but you're going through changes and you need help or a helping hand, right? People can help you. Now it's all about community for you in all aspects. We can build faster. We can build a stronger building if we combine our wisdom, knowledge, experience. 3 heads I'm hearing is better than 1. I'm also seeing here someone is about to start new. Someone is starting over. Is it in a relationship or your careers, guys? You're definitely going to be starting over. And I don't feel like you've planned it as much. I feel like this may come out of a blue a little bit, or you may have been thinking about starting over, but you said, I'll do it next year. But you will notice that time will be a little bit sped up for you, as if you're being pushed to do it quicker. Circumstances will show you that you gotta do it now, or you gotta do it sooner than you initially planned. What else can we learn from being in community right now? I keep hearing a helping hand, a strong shoulder to rely on. Queen of Pentacles. So we have a couple of cards that are talking about motherhood here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is mother's archetype. And we have deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Some of you directly being asked to connect to your mother a little bit more at this time, or your own mother's archetype. Even if you're not a mother just yet, if I was a mother, how would I want my life to look like? Would I tolerate this situation? Would I tolerate that situation? Since I would be responsible not only for my own well-being and safety, but also for my child's. So as if I'm seeing someone seeing life with a slightly different perspective, because they're taking themselves a bit like out of equation, and they go, okay, is this a good thing for me? If anyone's grandma or mother has passed away, I'm talking only to those now, you may have felt a visitation. You may have seen signs from them. And those signs will not just be something random. You will know that it's coming from them, because it's going to be very connected to them. Let's say your mom's favorite or grandma's favorite bird was robin. And you would see that robin would be staring at you, and you go, oh my God, okay, this bird is not passing by. This bird is here to tell me something, right? You would feel it that way. Some of you may be very drawn to spending time in the water, by the water, especially any natural body of water. Let me see why. Soon, I'm hearing soon. Let me see why. It makes you feel connected to your own inner shaman. It helps you get out of a confused state and get into a more focused clearer thinking state, as if water washes all those confusing emotions and thoughts away. So if you've been needing, are we reconnected? Let's see. I will stop talking until we're back. We're back, okay. I stopped because I saw we got disconnected, so we didn't miss anything here. But if someone needs a bit of a clearer focus to purge emotions, go be by the water if you can for the whole day. Not whilst rushing, no. Don't just stop somewhere and jump in a pool where there's a lot of people on the way back home from work. It's not going to do the same thing for you. It has to be somewhere a little bit more remote. It has to have peace there. And it would be best if you would only take someone that brings you peace with yourself. But peace is important around that body of water and not having crazy amounts of people. Okay? Alrighty. Now I'm gonna. Do I have a notebook here? Let me see. I want to write down the cue for your personal readings. 1 second. 1 second. I'll grab a piece of paper. It's better when I see it written down. Okay. Let me open my emails. Gmail, okay. I think due to these winds today, the internet is being a little bit funny. If I will see that we gotten disconnected, I will stop talking. So don't worry, you will not miss anything that I said because I do check my phone and I see the screen in front of me. And now let me see, I have one more person who booked before this live. I want to start with his reading. And we will go from there. How has your week been, everyone? Is it calm? Is it peaceful? Is it stressful? Yeah, the internet is playing tricks on me here, but almost there. I will only write down the initials, the first and last initial of people, in case some people don't want to be named. Okay, first person we got. Oh, look at me now. Look at me. Got pen all over myself. Let me try and clean it up a little bit. Does not look good on camera, does it? Okay. Live cue. First person we have initials F K. Second person we have, let's check. J, hello girl, nice to see you. Third person we have E, F. Fourth person we have is L, K. All right, so that's the cue so far for today. You can continue booking if you want to. I'm open for readings. If I won't be taking any more live readings, I will write it in the chat. Okay. Hi, friends. Nice, you made it. We're starting with you. Let me open your question. Let's set the mood. Okay. I will read it for myself, the question you have. Okay, nice. Stepped fully into your business. Very good, very good. How can you expand your journey in the next months to come? Awesome. Okay, let's see. What would benefit you most? What the next steps would benefit you the most in your business next? I want a new candle, 1 second on a side to neutralize my decks. What would be the best next steps for you to expand your business? I won't be looking at the live chat now. I'll be zoned out. Okay. What are the best next steps for you? What are the best next steps for you? What needs to be paid attention to? What needs to be paid attention to? Are you working, by the way? You don't have to answer this. I still want to ask. Are you working with people from abroad? Because I'm hearing international or expanding radius is what is coming through here for you. So maybe looking beyond your parameters and figuring out how you can be seen and heard in other places. It feels like the location itself, you know, it's good, but you need more. And I literally see this, I see a little dot, right? It's like that. And I'm seeing in my vision, I gotta expand. I expand once, I expand twice, and I keep wanting to expand. But this is like a pin for a location, separate representation of location. Can you do something to be seen elsewhere, to be known of elsewhere? Conquering the world is really what I'm hearing here. And yes, it's a journey. But I really feel like it's important to you not to only focus on one location. Even if you have, let's say, your space, all is good. But can you maybe, it's just an idea, maybe live stream or record a session that you do, or sessions that you do, so that other people can see you and can see what you are doing. I don't know if you are doing remote work, but either way, even if you wouldn't do remote work, just eyes on you from other locations are really important, because I feel like you haven't expanded enough with visibility wise. Does that make sense to you? We need to be visible from across the world. I'm hearing, okay. Why are the Lovers here? This may not make sense to you just yet, but you may meet an individual with who you may be talking about your work, your career, who is going to be super intuitive, and this individual is someone who may somehow help you with your ideas to kind of like be as an add-on to what you have already built. It's not that they're taking over, you know, I don't see 50-50 partnership. It's more so like a bonus. What to watch out for? What to watch out for you here? What to watch out for? I don't know. I'm just hearing it the way, like, don't get offended here or anything, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm hearing. Being too laid back and kind of losing or giving up control. Be always on top of your business, your cards are saying. Yeah, sometimes you may need to kick yourself a little bit in the ass. Sorry about my neighbors. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, what else? What needs to be paid attention to? Where your strength lies. Where does your strength lie? You're on the right path. Nice. I really love having this card for you. What's important for you in this business is to create as much freedom as possible and flexibility as possible and work with that. What else? Books or education is also involved here, but I feel like this is more for the future, not now. You may pick something up and want to dive a bit deeper, expand your knowledge, but it doesn't feel like a new skill set, anything that you're doing. You are building on the existing one. I want an upgrade, I'm hearing. What would most help your business? The last one, let's see. What would most help your business? What would most help your business? It's connected to doing something that helps a person to become stronger. And number 9 may be important in your business. You may want to incorporate number 9. You may want to look at numerology, what it would mean for you. Numerology is important for you here. It's almost as if I have this symbol that represents that for me. It's like you set an intention. And then I have that symbol somewhere on my altar. So a bit of shamanism is, would be happening here, where just witchcraft, I'd say witchcraft, where you focus on something that means success to you and you incorporate it in your space. It's like a bonus, you know? But overall, yes, main thing for you is definitely location and visibility. Visibility, how can I be seen from elsewhere? And it may be things that you don't maybe necessarily like doing, you know, maybe the whole social media thing or marketing, but I feel like that's an important part for you here, for sure. And somehow showing bits and pieces or all the sessions that you do, whatever you do, so that others can see, you know what, whoa, I can maybe almost feel it through the screen. Okie dokie. Let me look at the live chat. All right. Next. Who we got next? I hope that banging will stop soon, man. Okay, I'm just logging to my PayPal. Next person we're doing, initials, CCJ. You know who you are. Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't do any more mediumship readings. I've taken them off for a while now, like full-on ones. And today I'm gonna make an exception because of what you written there and because of the signs, and it's meant to be. Because I feel like that is really beautiful, and I cannot believe that it happened that way. Huh? So it's not that I'm choosing today. A person has chosen that for you. By the way, my condolences. It is a little bit too early to fully connect to the consciousness, but we will try our best here. I would suggest, yeah, it's exactly what I was about to say. The spirit of this individual is still hasn't completely transitioned. It's a lot going on right now energetically, but let's try and let's connect here if we can. If I won't be able to, I will tell you that. Or if I'll feel like, you know, sometimes there is kind of like a radio turned on and I can't really get a connection, it means it's not the time, it's not the right time, or it's too early. In your case, it's too early for sure, but sometimes they come through with messages early on. It's very personal to all of us. Energy works. Oh. He's referring to you as a friend. If he could describe a relationship that you had, a good friendship, and it doesn't matter how often you saw one another, it's the friendship that matters for this person the most. Why was this meant to be today? Why was this meant to be today? Okay, recognizing that his time is over, his time is done in a physical sense. Yes, we know this. Why was it meant to be happening today? Connection to family. Oh, okay. Who is that about? He's worried, but he was already, I feel like he was picking that up. His higher self was picking that up. He's very protective over your heart. Okay, very protective over your heart, and he doesn't want you to get hurt. So reviewing your close relationships would be a good thing to do, and really asking yourself, does this individual honor me? He wants you to be honored in the best sense. This is a reminder for you. You know this. And you want to be honored. And everyone wants to be honored. But this is a reminder to be honored with love that you deserve. He really doesn't want to see you disappointed, saddened, let down, all of that. Hi, Jella. You popped up on my screen as I looked at the phone. He's very protective over you, but again, what he keeps telling me, this is not something that just happened. This is something that I kept feeling way before this. Okay. Anything else? This individual will be your strongest guide and protector. And I'm also hearing, give me a year. For the energy to settle and be in its own place at home, give me more or less a year to fully really feel my protection. Okay? Is there anything else you want to talk about apart from the heart? Nope. Just the heart. See what I mean? He's just here. He doesn't want you to be hurt. Yeah. You've got one strong guide from now on, that's for sure. He may be highlighting to you certain situations from now on, but again, I keep hearing, give me time. I need time for the energy to settle, so I can fully be in that energy. But from now on, you may notice how whenever you will feel that you are let down or you're saddened by an individual, you'll start noticing the signs quite like it may be very much in your face, or he's gonna send you the signs through your intuition. Your intuition will be very loud, very loud from now on. Okay, nice. Nice communication. Asked, is there anything else that you want to talk apart from the heart? The heart came out. He was like, nope. The heart is why I'm here. Okay, next person we got, and this is a live cue by the way, initials EF. One second. Every time I finish the reading, I have to log back in again because PayPal keeps disconnecting me after a certain amount of time. Let's log back in. Okay, Carla, you said I appreciate a lot this message. Having him to talk to me means the world. I bet. My pleasure. My pleasure. EF. Okay, have you sent me your question via live? I'll be looking forward to your question. And whilst you are typing, if you're here, I'm not sure, if you're still here, I will continue with initials LK so that we don't have to wait around. Okay, LK, wait, I'll pop up a few more people in the queue so you know where you stand. We also have initials D. Then we have initials K, D. And I will not be able to spell that, but you know who you are because it's not in my letters. I'll put a square next to you. Okie dokie. A reminder that EF, initials EF, I'm looking forward to your question. I will not wait. I will continue with the next person, LK, and I'll check the chat after I've done that reading, okay? Vámonos. What does my future self need me to change so I will be at peace with myself? What a deep question. What does your future self need you to change so you will be at peace with yourself? You know what I'm seeing, what's aching here is the feeling of abandonment is what is coming through here. I feel like my heart is not full because I don't feel like I'm getting my cup full from anything around me. It's like there isn't enough love that I'm receiving from the surroundings. Okay. Lonely, alone. What can you do here? What can you do? Maybe a lot of those thoughts or feelings come in during the evening or during your sleep as well. What can you do? Oh, a busy head, a very busy head you've got here. What can you do? One second. I also want to pull from an oracle deck. Okay. There are a couple of things that I'm picking up here. First, home is really important for you. Start with making a house more like a home where you feel great. Make your own little nest. You may say, you know, I've got